Okay. In this example, we're going to quickly create a template file in Dreamweaver CS6, which will allow us to create instances of our template and speed up the workflow when it comes to creating our pages. And also, the advantage of a template file over, say, duplicating files and then editing the files themselves directly is that edits can filter through. So if you change the template file, for example, change some links in that, then it will filter through to all of you template children of that parent file. Okay, so I've got my example file open at the moment. I'm just going to insert some navigation, which I'll put after the header. The page is a little bit more complex than it was when we first started, so I'm going to hand code this in order to make sure it goes in the right place, which is after the header and before the article. In there, I'll start to type some names, and I'll start to appear. Go back to the design view now. Legislation, ethics, regulation, user experience, accessibility, and I'll leave it at that. Okay, so these are the files that in practice I would be putting in. So I'll highlight the text, go to the link, and type in the name of the file that I would be creating. It doesn't exist yet, but it will be legislation.html in this case. This one, ethics.html, and then so on and so forth until they're all completed. Okay, so having now created links out of all those words in my nav bar, eventually I'll style them, but for now that's pretty much as close to the page being complete as we need it to be. So the header image will stay the same consistently. The links will stay consistently across every page, and so in the template they will be uneditable regions. The image is likely to change across pages eventually. So are the headings, the section text, and any other additional sections, and the footer is likely to stay the same. So what I need to do is to insert editable regions. It's becoming quite challenging to select the actual bit that we need to select, so I'll just use the split view or the code view to find the start of the article. So there's the start of the article, and just inside there I'll insert template and then editable region. Okay, it will ask me for a name. Don't actually really want a name because we've already got content in there. But we'll call it main article, and then it puts the text in main article as a placeholder. I'll delete that. You'll notice that it's got some grey text, and that's because of this part here, which says that it's a comment. It opens a comment, and that closes the comment, and then this opens it again. So the last bit from the angle bracket and the exclamation mark, we're going to move to the very end of the article. So cut that, find the close tag, and I'll place it just before there, so it's actually inside of the article. This will then make the image, the heading, and everything else editable or changeable. And the header image, the navigation, the footer will remain the same. So then what I want to do is to save it as a template in that file. So I've just Control S to save, and because it's got editable regions, it now recognises that it needs to be a template. So we'll call it legal template 1, And I'll save that. What it'll do is it will create a folder. It's asking me to update the links. That's fine at the moment. They're relative anyway, so they shouldn't really have any issues. Then templates, there we go. That file is created. Actually, that's created links that go up a level. You'll see this bit here. This suggests that it's going up a level from this folder. We don't want that. So I'll have to go through and delete those bits first off. Otherwise we'll have links that don't actually send us to the right place. Okay, so save that. And then we'll be able to create templates from that file. So the first file I'll create is user experience. So I'll create a new, go page from template, because normally it'd be in blank page from template, choose the site, find the template, create, and then I can save that. I'll call it user experience.html. Okay, that's gone into the root folder, which is exactly where I want it to be, and the text will remain the same. Moving forwards, eventually I will have other pages. So for example, I might create another one and call that accessibility, for example. Obviously the file name needs to be consistent with the links that we've created. And I'll save that, and then the whole site will follow through. Okay, that's the end of that video.